you for that answer. And my next question is: in 2016, you were knighted for parliamentary and political service. What advice would you give to a young person that is keen to get involved in politics? Because you're a prime example of a person that has made a change for the better. And I think that like some of the speeches that you've done years from now, people will still be playing them back because some of them are so iconic.
Yeah. I always feel guilty about being knighted. Of course, I'm delighted to accept the honour. There was never any question that I wouldn't accept the honour. But then you see the real heroes in your community, the people who are working tirelessly, helping others, for which there's no recognition, or many people don't even notice what they're doing. That's really building the kingdom. But nevertheless, what would my advice be? My advice to someone who's interested in politics and making a difference is, first of all, choose which party, and you'll know that from simply your own instincts, where you lie in terms of the balance of, or it might just be family. You know, some people always just do what their family has always done. But nevertheless, choose your political party with which you're most comfortable, and join it locally. And so that you're part of that team, part of the people that meet on a Wednesday night or whatever, or will go out leafleting on a wet Saturday morning, you know, because when it comes to you wanting to progress and become a candidate, the people who make those choices will say, oh yeah, he's one of us, he came out with us and helped on such and such and that, or she, you know, she was always, you know, at the meetings and giving useful input. So you build up your networking within the organisation. You go to the party conferences, you get yourself noticed, you make a speech, and that's the way you do it. And at one stage you'll get to in front of a selection committee, and the face will either fit or it won't. They'll like you or they won't. And it's no good getting upset. It's the caprice of human nature, you know. When I had, you know, because it's nothing worse than never getting an interview, but once you start getting interviews, start asking for feedback afterwards. If you didn't get the job, ask, you know, well, how could I improve my presentation or whatever. And I remember being told by one of the people afterwards, said, what you did was you told us what you believed. Yes, there's room for a bit of that. But what we really want to know is that we're going to like working with you. We want you to come over, not as a, you know, tub-thumping politician telling us what you think, but, you know, someone who is actually going to be nice to engage with and go out canvassing with and work for and help. That was the most useful piece of advice I think I got during the entire process. Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah, it's really encouraging because, you know,
and I think that's something that's generally true, that people need to recognise when they're doing interviews for jobs, because whenever I've been interviewing and whenever I've been seeking to employ people in my commercial life in various forms, the thing that's uppermost in your mind is how are they going to fit in? You know, are these people going to be useful members of the team? Or are they going to cause us problems? Are there going to be differences of, you know, are there going to be character clashes and that sort of thing? You want someone who's going to move seamlessly into your team and people are going to enjoy working with. And you've got to create that impression in the interview. It makes all the difference.